Hello, Taurus and Taurus Rising and people with Taurus Moon. Welcome. This is your Angel Oracle card scope for February 2014. And I am using the Angel Tarot cards by Valentine and Doreen Virtue. Okay, and in honor of Valentine's Day, I'm going to do a special love scope and I will attach it to this video. So stay tuned for that. But let's see what else is coming up for you in February. Okay, first card up, we have Ego. Okay, guys, and it's Archangel Jophiel. And it says, a false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things, negative or fear-based thinking. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean that you guys are going to have a problem with your ego or whatever, but they're telling you to be mindful of it. It might rear up a little bit more. It's that third dimensional ego consciousness. It's that human filter that keeps us in this existence and learning the lessons that we need to, right? So the whole idea is that you're supposed to overcome the ego and find your way back to God. So be mindful that you're not falling into a fear-based thinking that you can't do it, or you're doubting yourself, or maybe you're doubting, for some of you, you're going to be having very spiritual encounters or experiences, and maybe you're doubting it. Don't let the ego come in and cloud up what is real. Okay, so just be mindful of that as you go into February. Next card we have is Unity. Okay, and it's Archangel Sandalphon. It says traditional viewpoints or methods, spiritual organizations, seek out mentors and like-minded friends. Interesting that we were saying that you could be on a spiritual path and then this Unity card comes up. There might be a real push for a lot of you to find like-minded people to come together. They're telling me that you might not be so comfortable with all the spiritual things that are happening. And this kicks you on a path to go explore. And you might find yourself in various, even religious situations or in various spiritual practices, trying to sort of get a feel for what's right for you going forward. It's interesting that February would be a very spiritual month for you. Okay? Next card up we have is Six of Earth, and this is gifts of money, time, or effort, new career opportunities, receiving a loan, or paying off debts. So for those of you who had, job opportunities that you've been waiting to hear back on, looks good, okay? If you've been worried about money, you might get that raise that you've been waiting on, or if you're wondering how things were going to settle out in whatever way, looks like it's going to be very much in your favor, okay? I don't like, they don't typically give answers about that kind of thing and, like legal things and, oh, you're going to get money out of this and whatever. But it does indicate a gift of some sort. So some sort of money's coming to you and some help. And in that way, it's going in your favor, okay? So the final card that we have here is Knight of Air, and it says intelligent, decisive, idealistic, tireless. Events that occur with great speed. This is the money coming in. They're telling me that right now. So it's sort of like, here's this opportunity. It's going to give you the money that you need. You got to act on it like this. Like you won't have a whole lot of time to think. Now, this might be a little challenging for you because Mercury is retrograding in February, which is usually a time to slow down and to take stock of things and, kind of see where you've been, how do you want to move forward. You might have to give an answer on something in February, okay? You'll just have to work around that energy. Certainly if an opportunity comes along, you don't want to skip over it because of Mercury retrograde, okay? So this says, again, events that occur with great speed. Take time to carefully review your options, creative solutions. So pay attention to that take your time part, okay? Yes, this is going to make you, it's going to force a decision on you, kind of. There's going to be some time constraints there. But with as clear a head as you can, give each option a lot of thought before you go and give a definite answer, before you move ahead on it, okay? So this is nice. It's kind of like there's some spiritual growth going on for you, trying to get together with like-minded people, and then you just have all these gifts of money and career opportunity coming in. And this goes outside of career too, by the way. They're correcting me on that. goes outside of career. It's just opportunities of all kinds. Investment opportunities, it could be a good month for that, even though most, I think, astrologers would be like, no, it wouldn't. But this is the energy, this is the pointed message for you. So I hope it's helpful. And of course, stay tuned for that Lovescope. See you in a bit. Hello, Taurus. Welcome. This is the special Valentine's Day month Lovescope. I just made that up just now. I hope that you enjoy this because I am having a bit of fun with these little tiny cards that I'm going to show you here in a second. So I'm going to start out the actual, like the meat and potatoes of the reading with Doreen Virtue's Romance Angel Oracle deck. Then I am going to go and pull just a few cards from this adorable deck that I love so much. Oops, there you go. They have these really great vintage images that are so appropriate for Valentine's Day. So that's why I wanted to do the Valentine's Day Lovescopes. I wanted to use those cards. So I'm just going to pull 3 cards because I feel like that seems to be the right formula with this deck. I don't know why, but let's see what we got going on here. First card up is Unrequited Love. Okay, so some of you out there might be stinging a little bit because the one that you want isn't there. Or maybe you're in a relationship with somebody, you're in a marriage or what have you. And it feels like there's this disconnect, okay? And you know, easier said than done to just go in and spark that relationship all over again. But it says there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going right now. Let's add that, right now, okay? So if you are in a relationship, a committed relationship, and you feel like the love is gone, all right? This is what's happened right here. There's unrequited love. There is a disconnect. There is, when there's a disconnect, there's no love flowing, all right? They're saying it's either time to let it go or fix it. But moving forward in the disconnect is no longer an option for you. So your love reading for February is not going to be so fun and light, I suppose, okay? This means you have to fix something and you have to work at it, okay? In the center here, we have romantic feelings, okay? And it says your feelings are real and worth exploring. Now, we have to go back to our single people, okay? So if you've got your sights set on somebody and it's not working, I didn't say this before, you got to let that go. Okay, this isn't just about if you're in a committed relationship, you leave the committed relationship because there's unrequited love. But this is like, let people go. If they're not giving you the time of day and they aren't loving you the way that you need to be loved, let it go. Like, you will meet somebody else once you allow it to come in. Do you understand what I'm saying? I know, I'm like the queen of being single here. Like, I think I've been technically single for years because, I don't know, but I know that feeling though. Is when I want to shut it down, I can shut it down. When I feel open to having love, the love comes pouring in, then you almost have like too much going on, okay? But this is indicating that you can stir up the romantic feelings again, either with somebody you're with or with a newcomer. But stay in the right energy so that that can occur, okay? And then the final card is trust, and it says the situation is calling for you to have faith, all right? Trust that it's safe for you to love. Trust that it's okay to share your feelings with somebody. And trust that they will respond well to you. And, you know, if they don't, for whatever reason, you know, everybody has free will, so they're going to do what they want. But trust that the right path and the right people will come in. And you don't need to worry about this. And you don't need to go forging ahead trying to find it, okay? It's coming to you. Have faith and have trust. Okay, so let's go to this little tiny deck again. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, hello. There it is. Love revitalizes. So that is either revitalizing you or love ignites within the place that you thought the volcano was dead. You thought it was done, and then poof. So bring it back in. Revitalize the relationship or allow yourself to be revitalized. And remember how beautiful you are through someone else's eyes. Okay? Ooh. I'm getting klutzy with the deck again. Sorry. Okay. Love whispers. Love whispers in your heart. Love is whispering to you now. And again, if you're single and without love, listen to the whisperings of your heart. Who is it guiding you to? What is it guiding you to do? And if you're in a committed relationship, whisper a little love to the person next to you, and whisper a little thank you to God that you have someone next to you who is committed enough to wake up in the morning and be there, okay? And be next to you. So have gratitude in your heart. Love is a journey. This keeps coming up for everybody, and I am, of course, I've been shuffling all these decks. So this is a big, profound message for everybody too. Remember, don't rush it. Enjoy every moment as it comes, because every moment is unique, and every step in a relationship is a building block, and you don't get to go back and do it over again. So enjoy it while it's happening. Okay? So I hope you guys had fun. Of course, I'm sending you all of my love, and I hope you have a really beautiful month. Take care.